Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, and welcome.
To our house.
Are we looking at the camera, Ken?
Yeah, you can look at the camera. Yeah.
Right.
My name's Angelique Ross. I am an acrobat, a tight wire walker, a trapeze artist, and not any of those now. I don't know what I do now. I do gardening.
My name is Ali.
My name is Henrik.
And how long have you two been seeing each other for?
2 weeks.
What has circus and gardening got in common?
It's quite addictive, actually, I've noticed. So the more you do, the more you want to do. And it's kind of hard to know when to stop. And it sort of takes over your life, a bit like circus, or our circus, it just takes over our lives. So garden, so I don't know, once we can start touring and doing shows again, it's going to be tricky to fit it all in.
It's nice focus. Gives you a nice thing to do. It's kind of keeps your mind in a place. They evolve slowly. You learn skills over time. Things evolve slowly. It's nice.
What has circus and gardening got in common?
Is that a joke?
You can probably find lots of things in common. I mean, I guess if we want to get real deep here, I guess we can think that you have to plan your garden like you plan a show. I mean, we could push it that far, but...
Yeah. And we've been very creative, experimenting with stuff. So, and when you plan out a show, you need different dynamics, and you need different heights, and you need all of this different variations that we've also brought to the garden. So we have a vertical tower, and then we have things on the wall, things on the floor. So I guess it looks like a green circus show.
Sure.
And I may put up some festooning, and then it will really feel like circus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll juggle the tomatoes when they start growing. And,
The slugs have eaten some lettuce, and I don't know, it's been like remarkably successful this year. Things just grow, which is quite nice. I've got I should show you the worm farm. This is a worm farm. It's a bit gross for a second. Right. Check this out. You're gonna see little worms. Look at all the worms. Can you see them? They're red wriggler worms, and I'm making vermicompost.
It's a log for shiitake mushrooms. So hopefully in like a few months, maybe half a year, maybe a year, there will be shiitake mushrooms popping out of there. Hopefully.
But it looks lovely and green, doesn't it?
I know. And we have chard and beetroot. And look, shall we take one out? This is quite a big one.
Oh yeah, let's.
Oh, we can have a baby beetroot. Baby beetroot.
Maybe we should take one out for them.
I know, I should have taken that one in the middle. I remember like moving to Ireland, and what I find really strange is that it's so green and things grow so much here, but people don't grow fruit trees or berry bushes, or they just don't grow things that are useful. They grow things that are maybe a lot more ornamental and that you don't need to look after so much. But whereas I want to have berry bushes and apple trees and pear trees, and love to have a cherry tree, but that's for later.
I would be the most happy with the vertical spinach tower, which is a reservoir with hydroponic nutrients that get pumped up in the tower and then rains down on the roots on the inside. And that turned out pretty good. And then there's a couple of less successful projects and experiments as well, but it's all good for learning things. You're going to film on mini bar?
because it's been really good weather as well, so we have dinner and lunch outside a lot, and sitting outside on the patio and eating all the nice food that we end up making, because we're experts at making sourdough breads and fermented food and kombucha and kefir and all other things as well. So when we're sitting and just sitting and sitting, eating and looking at the garden.
It was really nice the other day when a butterfly came in and it just landed on my lavender, and we both were like, come on, let's look, because we've been trying to invite the bees and all the insects in, and finally they've found us. They've sniffed us out.
It's also learning what people can do with it, and learn like, well, actually no, you could sustain yourself in a tiny space, and it's cool having it's actually really cool having a tiny space here, because you get to just a different way of doing things. Normally you go, oh, gardeners have to have a big lot of land or something, but you've got like tiny space, and we've managed to build up, and you go, oh fuck, anyone could do it. You could have, I spied a wall over there, I was like, if we got the community gardening, then you could go, okay, they can grow carrots over there and we could grow something over here, and you could just feed the whole community. There's something beautiful about that that's not embraced so often. And I like having a successful garden in a space that looks like you couldn't do it, or most people have got like fake grass or fake plants out the front. It's really nice having like a practical garden in a space that looks like it shouldn't be, or nobody else does it, so you go, no, you can do it.